Thank you for staying tuned. Well, Pan-African Development Finance Group, AfDB, has started its special extraordinary general meeting of its Board of Governors and shareholders in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. Our representatives of the owners of the finance institution met to discuss the general capital increase of the organization, whose financing activities on the continent are based on high five areas that include power, agriculture, and infrastructure, among others. My colleague there, Bosun Omofa, is attending this meeting and joins us now from Abidjan. Hi, Bosun. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I hope you're having a good time there, even though you are there for work.
Yeah, it's been raining a little bit early in the morning, and it's still wet outside. So a number of folks are saying, well, the weather here ought to be out of the rainy season. But of course, as you heard in Lagos, there's a climate change, there's a change of weather. It's just been raining for most of the day here in the city, and of course, tomorrow is a public holiday. But today, as you said earlier, it's a full day event, very busy. A number of meetings going on behind closed doors between the Board of Governors, the shareholders who have come from all over Africa and around the world to attend this meeting, representing their various countries and other institutions that are contributors to what AfDB has become over the last several decades.
All right, now, AfDB is raising its authorized share capital. How much are we looking at here?
Well, 4 meetings have been held in different parts of Africa and around the world to raise hundreds of millions of dollars. There's no specific figure that has been announced. I think that will be announced when this meeting comes to an end. This is expected to be the final meeting. Remember, the AfDB annual general meetings will take place in May next year, May 2020, when there will be a new election into the leadership of this Pan-African Development Institution. So this meeting is very crucial to wrap this up and again make sure that this DFI has more funding to carry out some of its operations across the continent. But there's no exact figure. But of course, over the last previous meetings, I'm sure, meeting with the shareholders, 4 meetings. This is the 5th meeting, the capital raising meeting. Some of the shareholders have brought in some amount of dollars, which are yet disclosed to anyone.
Any idea what informed this plan by AfDB to raise its share capital at this time? And, of course, when is this likely to happen?
Well, we expect this to be concluded at this particular event. But again, the AfDB has been spending very rapidly across Africa. If you notice, the Lagos-Abidjan highway is part of what has been done. Major electricity or energy projects have been done across the continent, including the one in Côte d'Ivoire. AfDB is involved in agriculture across the continent. In Nigeria, for example, the AfDB is involved in Nigeria's power sector, is involved in agriculture in Nigeria across some states and with the federal government. The AfDB is also involved in a few other projects there, investing in Indorama, which is a fertilizer company down the Niger Delta area in Nigeria. So the organization has spent the last few years spending money rapidly, part funding projects in Ethiopia, in Senegal, in Sierra Leone, a new airport there, which costs about $600 to $700 million US. So it's always been done from the capital. So it's the time for AfDB to ask the shareholders to countries like Nigeria, all countries who are shareholders, institutional investors, and some other countries who have interest in this organization, the group, to come together and bring some fresh capital into the organization, because these projects across the continent are always expanding. For example, it's trying to build the largest solar power plant across the deserts in Africa, to make sure that electricity is brought to the people, to energize infrastructure, industrialization of the continent, make sure there's more access for women and youth to have jobs and SMEs. All of this costs money. As you will agree, as the population of the continent is increasing. So this is what part of what this money is needed for. Jimmy.
All right, you listened to the president's remarks, the opening ceremony earlier today. What were your major takeaways there?
Well, as you will expect, when you're standing as head of the table and you're asking your shareholders to bring in money, you have to appeal to them. You have to say thank you for what they've done. You're asking them for more. And then he explained what more will be done. He said they'll be more efficient of the quality of operations of the AfDB. They want to work together to see that this is not, if you don't understand, so the global economy is going through a rough patch as we speak. There's still some talk about whether there'll be a recession out there, globally speaking. So everybody is tired on cash as we speak right now. From developed economies, there's Brexit, there's a trade fight between the U.S. And China. So everyone, every country, every organization is looking at where is the best place to put my money. So AfDB is asking the shareholders to consider raising capital for this organization because it's needed. So everybody's looking at, if I put my extra $1 million in AfDB, what returns will I get? How much impact will it make? So you've made an appeal, and a very nice appeal to them to come up with extra money. Now they've gone into closed sessions. We expect to have a briefing in about 2 or 3 hours from now. But again, the host country, which is Cote d'Ivoire, the president, Alassane Ouattara, His Excellency Alassane Ouattara, also spoke very glowingly about the AfDB and what AfDB has helped Ivory Coast and Cote d'Ivoire to achieve since the return of AfDB to Cote d'Ivoire after the end of the civil war here in the country.
All right, thank you, Bosun. Will you continue to give us update from that event? Thank you.